Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name's Richard Ishwood, I'm a registered nurse, and my clinic's in the UK called Norma Earwax. Thanks for watching our earwax removal video today. It's episode 63. Now, it's not so much about the earwax removal here, although we did obviously remove some, as you can see here. It's more about what we found afterwards. Now, this bit, I went a little bit past it and I found there was a little bit further back there, nearer towards me. I just put the camera past it. Sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees. So one of these frustrating little sheets of skin, this. Well, I'm trying to peel it upwards, trying to grab it from the bottom and then lift it up. You can see there is a bit of a dark lump behind that needs to come out. Don't think anything that was in this here was probably affecting the hearing too much. Needed to come out, don't get me wrong, but as regards making a difference, I'm not too sure. But what's interesting about this case, a lovely old lady, it was her eardrums. Now, her medical history was sketchy, to say the least. Now, she remembered that you probably can see the eardrum in the distance there. She remembers she had some surgery when she was either a young adult or a teenager, but doesn't quite remember what it was or in which ear it was. She mentioned some reconstruction in some way. So I'm at a bit of a loss to figure out a few guesses, but that's all they are really. Guess when you don't know. You kind of guesses as to what's gone on here, because both eardrums, as you'll see, don't look like you would expect them to. Now, obviously, I sent pictures and videos of these to her GP and asked for just an opinion on them. It might have been what it's always looked like, but hopefully they will then forward them on to the ENT department for the specialist to have a look at it, just to make sure that if nothing else, if they've got a record of it, that this is what they normally look like, or if there's something there that needs looking at in a bit more detail, then they can make that decision. Well, like I said before in other videos, I'm just the nurse who removes it. I'm not the medic who makes the decision on what to do and what's normal, you know. But yeah, this one's really frustrating. Trying to get underneath it to peel it upwards, but sometimes the bits just sneak in the tube when you don't want them to. As you can see, kind of pull that back, try and grab it from underneath to lift it up. Now, whilst it is lifting a bit, it's just a bit too stuck. You can see having a good old wrestle with it there. But sometimes you have to admit defeat with a suction and get the tools out. And here's the trusty crocodile forceps. Probably should have gone a little bit earlier, truth be told. If I'd have known how easy it would come out. But I'm just gently lifting that up and down. And it was quite funny how this one came out. It never actually happened before. Where the sheet of skin has come out, and can you see there's a little ball behind it, a little dark ball. You know that? And I'm thinking I've got to go back in and go and get that now, but turns out, look, it just fell on the bottom of the ear there. And yeah, there's the eardrum. Like I said, what's gone on with this one in the past, I'm not entirely sure. I'm open to some suggestions if there's any, and this one as well. As you can see, the majority of this eardrum already, it's just a bit of a flake at the top that I'm getting rid of in this one. But yeah, if there's any other specialists that watch my videos, feel free to let me know what you think may be going on, or what might have gone on in the past to make both these eardrums appear like this. And again, it's another little frustrating peel. It's a finding tube. That's always better for peeling stuff like this away. And you're hoping that just a quick shake, but it just broke off. Like I said, they're beyond frustrating. Little bits like this sometimes. Not the end of the world if we get it, but it's just polite to tidy it up. You know, you'd be more than happy for me to peel this away. And as well, it gives us a clearer image of the eardrum as well if we remove all this as well. So I'm trying to grab hold of that near the bottom of it and peel it away, but it's just really difficult to get a good grip. When you get these dry, crusty flakes, it can be really difficult to get a good grip with it. Probably a little deep to try safely with the forceps, which is probably why I persevered with this. But you've got to be very patient sometimes with ones like this, because you're just trying to tear it. But as you can see, just to the side of it there, it is peeling all the way down. And sometimes you think, oh, why did I start this? But better out than it. But it's not far off coming out now. You can just grab it, and again, just literally just try and move it up and down, side to side, and just hoping that further near the eardrum it just tears away, which I don't think it's far away from being able to do now. You just keep your eye on it near the bottom. You can just see a little bit of it separating there. Is the whole thing going to come away? Nearly. Do you know, it's even frustrating just watching it, even though I was there at the time. It's frustrating watching it. You're thinking, oh, come on, get on with it. But honestly, you just have to be patient with these things. They tear off when they tear off. And again, I think this bit just broke off, so we're just going to have to go in again. It does reflect a bit when it's skinned like this, so that's why you get a bit of a glare on the screen. Again, just broke away. So one last bit there, and hopefully that'll be the last of it. Can you see it just gently tearing? So the patient doesn't feel any of this, by the way, not a thing. Because essentially it's just dead skin. It doesn't belong to you anymore, so yeah, there's no feeling in it at all. And there you go, finally got that little one. And yeah, this is the other one. And like I said, there's clearly evidence of an old perforation there, possibly. But there they both are. And like I said, they're not what you would call a normal looking eardrum. But yeah, open to suggestions if somebody has got any idea of what might have gone on in the past, what surgery she might have had, or what's going on currently. Like I said, I hazard a few guesses, but at the end of it, they are just guesses, albeit educated guesses. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that quick, interesting case. But for now, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.